Hi, this is Matthew Park with Dubai LLC. This is the 7th grade, lesson 13 math video. Let's get started with question 1. What is the cost of a pencil and a ruler combined? Well, this is some simple decimal addition. To solve it, all we need to do is take the price of the pencil and add it with the price of the ruler. So we have 2.49 plus 1.73. 9 plus 3 would be 12. Carry the 1. That would turn into 5. 5 plus 7 is 12. Carry the 1 again. And then we would get 4. So our answer would be $4.22, making our answer D. Moving on to number 2. How much more does a pair of scissors cost than a eraser? To solve this one, what we need to do is take the price of the scissors, so that would be $5.15, and subtract it with the cost of an eraser, which would be 0.85. Solving this, we could borrow a 1, 3, 4. We would get $4.30. To solve this one, all we did was subtract the price of the scissors with the price of the eraser to get how much more a pair of scissors cost than an eraser. For number 3, how much more does a pair of scissors cost more than an eraser and a pencil combined? Well, for this one, we have 2 parts. The first one is that we want to find the cost of an eraser and a pencil combined. To do that, we take the price of the pencil and the eraser and add them together. So that would be 2.49 plus 0.85. Adding them together, carry over the 1, we would get $3.34. Now, for the second part of the problem, we want to find how much more a pair of scissors costs than the price of the 2 combined. So if that was part 1, part 2 would be taking the price of the scissors and subtracting it with our newly found combined cost. So it would be $5.15, that would be the price of the scissors, subtracted by the combined price of the eraser and the pencil, which was $3.34. Solving this, we would get $1.81. Our answer would be A. Moving on. For number 1, how much heavier is Joseph than Chloe? This is similar to our other problems. To find how much heavier Joseph is than Chloe, all we need to do is take Joseph's weight and subtract it with Chloe's weight. Doing so would be 92.2, which is Joseph's weight, and we subtract it with Chloe's weight, which is 56.4. Again, another simple subtraction with decimal problem. We solve this, and we get 35.8, so our answer would be B. For number 2, what do Ryan and Taylor weigh? Well, for this one, all we need to do is take Ryan's weight and Taylor's weight and combine them together. In other words, we just add their 2 weights together. So we take Ryan's weight, which is 84.6, and add it to Taylor's weight, which is 48.8. Solving this would be 14, carry the 1. We would get 13, carry the 1 again, 9, 14. We would get 100. Oops, looks like I made an error. Be sure to double check your work. 9 plus 4, which would be the 1 plus 8, would be 13, not 143. So our answer would be D, 133.4. As you can see, even I still make a mistake, so be careful when you're carrying over your numbers and doing the addition. Double checking your work is super important. For number 3, how much heavier are Taylor and Chloe than Joseph? Again, this is another 2-part problem. first, we want to find Taylor and Chloe's combined weight, meaning that we add the two weights together. Then we're going to subtract it with Joseph's weight. So to solve part 1 first, we want to combine Taylor and Chloe's weight together. To do that, we would get 48.8 plus 56.4, which is their two weights combined. Solving this, 12, carry the 1, 15, and 10. We would get 105.2. And to solve the second part, all we're going to do is subtract this newly combined weight with Joseph's weight. So we're subtracted by 92.2. Solving this would get us 13. So our answer would be A. Moving on, we can try one of these problems. It says, use the distributive property to write an equivalent expression. Remember that for the distributive property, to multiply a number into, say, a factor like x plus 3, we multiply 4 by each term inside of the parentheses. So for example, if I had 3 times x plus y plus z, for example, to solve this, all we need to do is multiply the 3 into all of the factors. So we get 3x plus 3y plus 3z. So say we were to solve number 7, we have 2 times 2r minus 3. Remember that we're going to multiply the 2 into each of the factors in the parentheses. So what we get is 2 times 2r plus negative 3 times 2. Once we do that, we get 4r minus 6. For another example, let's look at number 9. We have 6v times v plus 1. Remember again, we're just going to multiply this into each of the factors. So we would get 6v squared plus 6v. Remember that v times v, 6 times v, any variable, say like x times x, multiplied together would become x squared, and that would become 6v squared. So when you're solving these, remember that you just multiply each of the outside factor into each term inside of the parentheses.